Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today's May 2nd, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market news analysis, to where we're here to give you all the news according to the charts before the market actually moves. We are here to give you all our forward price predictions of where we expect these cryptocurrencies to move over the next couple of days to hours to even longer time frames. What you guys see on the screen is even more evidence and proof that we do understand and are able to predict where prices are likely to go before they actually go that direction. On the right side of the screen is our Patreon page. You guys can see that we uploaded this video yesterday, May 1st at 5:22 p.m. and we're speaking on Bitcoin Cash versus BTC. On the left side of the screen is currently what is happening in the market for Bitcoin Cash, and we all want you to see what occurred in the market versus what we stated before Bitcoin Cash actually moved that direction. And if you're interested in learning more about language analysis, then simple, all you have to do is become a member of ours on our Patreon page, and you guys will have access to this information before anyone else in the space. That's one of the things that differentiates us from everyone else, is that we're able to predict where the market is going to go before it actually goes that way. And that's a very powerful thing, because you want to be in this particular trade before the market actually goes that way. And that is one of the most powerful things about language analysis, and it's one of the things that we possess in this space. So let's take a listen to what was mentioned yesterday versus what is currently happening in the market.
Higher than that. Next on the list is Bitcoin Cash. They're down 0.75%. Last trade was 14,470 Satoshi. This is a probable precursor of strength. We came and held support right there around 14,000 Satoshis, closing right back up towards the high of the bar. Definitely tells us that the buyers are here, and at least they maintain the market from moving lower than 14,000 Satoshis. Okay. And again, this is where the market has made a quick move to the downside, caught support. And we still have some minor indications of weakness appearing on this 3-hour chart for Bitcoin Cash. So
just to give you guys where we're at on this particular left side of the chart, this is what I'm referencing to, where we see a little weakness in Bitcoin Cash at this period of time on the 3-hour bars. Okay.
It is not as strong as it is with Ripple and Ethereum, but nevertheless, I'm still expecting sideways consolidation for Bitcoin Cash in the short term, and possibly higher prices long term. Okay.
So I even told you there that even I'm expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher long term, and you guys can definitely see what direction we're currently going right now.
Now this on the 1-hour bar is definitely giving us some stockpile in the space, and we're even getting stockpile on this 1-hour bar now. So 14,600 is resistance. Looking at the 45-minute bar, again, you can see where the stockpile is coming in. So we can break 14,500 to 14,600. Then Bitcoin Cash is still forecasted to move higher. Now
So I told you already right there, if we can break 14,500 to 14,600, then we would expect Bitcoin Cash to continue to move higher. You all can see that we were getting strength as we were coming up through 14,500, 14,600. And then we finally broke through with this push to go up bar. So that is exactly what we was referencing in accordance to us breaking the resistance of 14,500 and even 14,600.
Key area of support is right here around 14,400 all the way down to 14,300. So those are the 3 areas that we need to pay attention to in Bitcoin Cash to let us know that the market is still prepped for higher prices. I'm leaning more towards seeing more strength in Bitcoin Cash and expecting them to move higher, but there's a slight inclination that it can continue to consolidate and move back down to support around 14,003. So just be prepared for that. But right now, I'm not seeing overwhelmingly a lot of evidence that Bitcoin Cash is going to move to the downside, but I still do see some stockpile. So you just got to be a little alert, aware of the market possibly moving back down for Bitcoin Cash. It has to hold support ultimately at 14,003. But I am leaning more towards Bitcoin Cash moving to the upside. 14,006 is resistance. But if we get this type of volume that we just got finished with on this 45-minute bar, then Bitcoin Cash definitely will be moving higher than that.
That is very powerful. Before the market actually moved higher, we told you that we were expecting the market to go higher. And if you all were a member of ours here on this Patreon page, then definitely you guys could have profited handsomely today in the space for Bitcoin Cash. Let's see how they are currently up 10.82%. You guys could have been up 10% in one day if you all could have just been in this trade or watched our video yesterday. So you definitely are missing out on a great opportunity for only 10 cents a day, $3 a month. You guys could have at least been up 11% today in one day. So that would have definitely paid for the membership at Patreon in just one day. So we look forward to you all. This is not us trying to convince you, because definitely we understand that what we have here is powerful. We are making profitable moves on a daily basis, and this is just one instance to where you could have profited as well. So we look forward to seeing you all there. Sign up at our HueFin News Patreon page, and there you have access to this type of analysis, and as well you'll become on our Facebook private group, to where we also give you some tidbits and some tricks, and as well do some other analysis for other altcoins that many people have interest in. So you definitely want to become a part of that group as well. And it's one of the benefits of being one of our members. So now let's go ahead and get into our analysis for Bitcoin right now. Let's see what is occurring in the market for them. You can see that currently they're up 1.95%. The last trade was $9,141. And we're looking at the daily price chart for Bitcoin, and we're still getting slight inclinations of strength. Definitely we have several hours to go on this particular daily price bar, but if it closes above this previous close, then that definitely means that there is still some buyers in the market for Bitcoin. Now the market came yesterday and held support at around $8,800, and now we needed to hold support at 9,000 in order for us to continue to move higher in price. Okay, quick look at the 3-hour bars for Bitcoin. You can definitely see that the buyers are definitely in the market for Bitcoin, and we would expect Bitcoin to continue to move higher in price, but that $9,200 is still acting as resistance. We try to break it here on this 3-hour bar. You guys can see the results, and we're going to try it again in a relatively short term, and we're definitely going to need a lot more volume to come into the space in order for us to break that $9,200. But I still expect Bitcoin to continue to move higher in price. Take a look at the 1-hour bar, see if we have anything different. So definitely we had this very strong push to go up bar right up here towards 9160, and that has been resistance as well in Bitcoin. But this is a very strong precursors of strength bar, so we definitely need to watch on this 1-hour bar. We might move a little bit lower, hold support at 9120, but I'm still expecting Bitcoin Cash to move higher, at least back up to $9,200. But if we get a lot more volume into this space than what we have here in the background, then Bitcoin will continue to move higher and break $9,200. So definitely there is still strength here in this space for Bitcoin, and we're expecting them to continue to move higher. So the last one we're going to look at real quick is just going to be Ethereum paired against the USD. They're up 3.76%. The last trade was $681.20. Daily price bar for Ethereum. Again, we're still getting strength in the space, but you can see overwhelmingly where resistance is right there at $700. So we got to be watchful of more precursors of strength bars right there around $700 in order for us to move higher than that. So now we're looking at the 3-hour bars for Ethereum. Not too much difference than what we saw with Bitcoin. The market is still giving us some strength in the space. Buyers, this is a probable precursor to strength bar, so we do need the next bar to close above this previous close. If so, then it definitely means that the buyers are still there. Okay, so the only thing that we need to overcome is $685 to possibly $690 as the resistance area. We can break through that, then Ethereum will be off to the running to the upside. Okay, so that's the only hurdle that we have to cross. Looking at the 1-hour bars, just like with Bitcoin, we came all the way up to $684, getting some more sellers to come in this space. But given the precursors of strength bar, I'm still looking for Ethereum to continue to move higher in price. Now short term, as well as with Bitcoin, we can consolidate and move a little bit lower to the downside, but there's definitely still strength here in this market for Ethereum, and we're still expecting them to move higher. Now, I want us to break at least 688 to $690, and once we break those two areas, then then Ethereum will continue to move higher than that $700 area. Might even come all the way back up to around $710 throughout trading tomorrow. Okay, so that's our analysis for Ethereum and Bitcoin at the moment. If you guys are interested in getting more analysis on a multiplicity of altcoins, then definitely come and be a member of ours on our Patreon page. There you have access to the top 9 altcoins paired against Bitcoin, and as well, if you got an interest in a different altcoin, then just simply give us the suggestion and we'll go ahead and make a video for you on our private Facebook group and on Patreon, just to give you all that access to the variety of altcoins that are in the space right now. I know many people have interest in a lot of different altcoins, and the only way you're going to get that type of analysis is if you become a member of ours on our HueFin News Patreon page. So that's where the action is occurring. That's where the forward price prediction is happening. And if you're still interested, that's where we're at. That's all I got for today. Make sure you guys maintain your profitability, and I will talk to you all later.